Budgeting has evolved significantly as organizations increasingly operate in data-rich and technologically advanced environments. Traditional budgeting often relied on historical information, managerial judgment, and relatively limited data sources. Today, big data analytics provides management accountants with access to vast quantities of structured and unstructured information generated from customers, suppliers, operations, markets, and digital platforms. Within the program framework, technology plays an increasingly important role in improving budgeting quality and decision-making. Big data analytics enhances forecasting accuracy, supports dynamic planning, and provides deeper insights into organizational performance. As a result, budgeting becomes more responsive, evidence-based, and aligned with rapidly changing business conditions. Big data refers to extremely large and complex datasets that can be collected, processed, and analyzed using advanced technologies. These datasets often include transaction records, customer behavior data, supply chain information, social media activity, market trends, sensor outputs, and operational performance metrics. Traditional budgeting approaches may struggle to incorporate such vast amounts of information effectively. Big data analytics addresses this challenge by applying statistical techniques, predictive models, machine learning algorithms, and real-time data processing tools. These capabilities enable organizations to identify patterns, forecast future outcomes, and make more informed budgeting decisions based on a broader evidence base. One of the most important contributions of big data analytics to budgeting is improved forecasting accuracy. Budget quality depends heavily on assumptions regarding sales volumes, costs, customer demand, market conditions, and resource requirements. By analyzing large datasets, organizations can identify trends, seasonal patterns, customer preferences, and emerging risks that may not be visible through traditional analysis. Predictive analytics can estimate future outcomes more accurately and support scenario planning. As a result, management can prepare budgets that better reflect likely business conditions, reducing uncertainty and improving the reliability of financial and operational plans. Big data analytics also supports continuous monitoring and adaptive budgeting. Traditional budgets are often prepared annually and may become outdated as circumstances change. Digital systems provide real-time information that allows organizations to monitor performance continuously and compare actual results against expectations. Managers can identify deviations quickly, revise forecasts, and adjust plans accordingly. This flexibility enables organizations to respond more effectively to changing customer demands, supply chain disruptions, competitive pressures, and economic conditions. Consequently, budgeting becomes an ongoing process rather than a static annual exercise, improving organizational agility and decision-making effectiveness. Despite the benefits of traditional budgeting, many organizations have explored alternative approaches to overcome its limitations. Traditional budgets can be time-consuming, inflexible, and heavily dependent on assumptions that may become obsolete. Alternative budgeting approaches seek to improve adaptability, responsiveness, and strategic alignment. These approaches include rolling budgets, rolling forecasts, activity-based budgeting, zero-based budgeting, and beyond budgeting. Each method offers different advantages depending on organizational objectives, environmental uncertainty, and management requirements. Understanding these alternatives enables organizations to select budgeting systems that best support their operational and strategic needs. Rolling budgets and rolling forecasts are among the most widely used alternatives to traditional annual budgets. Instead of preparing a budget once per year, organizations update forecasts regularly by adding new planning periods as existing periods are completed. This approach ensures that managers always have a forward-looking planning horizon and allows budgets to reflect the latest information. Rolling forecasts improve responsiveness to market changes and reduce the risk of relying on outdated assumptions. They are particularly useful in dynamic industries where customer preferences, technology, competitive conditions, and economic factors can change rapidly. Zero-based budgeting represents another important alternative approach. Under traditional budgeting, previous budgets often serve as the starting point for future plans. Zero-based budgeting requires managers to justify all expenditures from a zero base, regardless of historical spending levels. Every activity, resource requirement, and cost must be evaluated and justified according to organizational priorities. This approach encourages cost consciousness, eliminates unnecessary expenditure, and improves resource allocation efficiency. Although zero-based budgeting can be resource-intensive to implement, it provides valuable opportunities to challenge assumptions, improve efficiency, and align spending with strategic objectives. In conclusion, big data analytics and alternative budgeting approaches are transforming modern budgeting practices. Big data enhances forecasting accuracy, supports real-time analysis, and enables more informed decision-making through advanced analytical techniques. At the same time, alternative approaches such as rolling forecasts, rolling budgets, and zero-based budgeting address many of the limitations associated with traditional budgeting systems. Together, these developments improve flexibility, responsiveness, efficiency, and strategic alignment. As organizations face increasingly complex and rapidly changing environments, management accountants play a critical role in leveraging technology and innovative budgeting methods to support value creation, performance improvement, and long-term organizational success.